Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day one of the September daily draw. So we're starting a new week and we're starting a new month. And so we're also changing decks. I'll be taking the first card from the Mystic Palette Tarot, the Muted edition, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch, Mabon Oracle, because later this month we have Mabon, we have the Autumn Equinox, so that's why we're using that Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway and find out what message we're going to get today. Okay, here we go. We have the Eight of Wands. And they're literally taking off like rockets. There's that propulsion, there's that momentum, there's that literally a launch, a takeoff, a big boost of energy and momentum, of creativity, of moving towards achieving our goals. So maybe this week we'll gain some speed, we'll gain quite a bit of progress, or our motivation will pick up the pace, it will intensify a bit. We'll have a burst of energy and determination to get the job done, to work towards what we love to do, and what we're trying to create. So this is literally, we're launching a new month, we're launching ourselves and our creative energy in a very powerful, motivated way, in a focused way. All these things are taking off together. Everything is working and moving it into a directional point of view, and we're going towards the target. We're going towards the goal, and we're going to enjoy the journey getting there. But the main message here is it's time to grasp that energy, to perhaps gather some momentum, and really get into it, really get into the creative process, working on what we need to work on, doing the things we need to do, letting our passion be fired up and carry us forward with that burst of motivation and energy that this brings. And it will help our creative process. It will help us make perhaps a few leaps and bounds towards our achieving what we want to achieve. So it has the potential here, this intense energy, if we work with it, if we let it go and move towards its destination, it will achieve a lot. We can achieve a lot. This month may be the time when we can really achieve a lot. If we put our minds to it, if we put our heart into it, the energy is there, but we have to take it and use it. So that's what I believe the Eight of Wands is saying to us, is that here's your chance. You can pick things up. You can pick up the pace. You can pick up the momentum. You can really get creative. Your heart can really get flowing with that creative energy, and you can really move into your life what you want to do, and you've got the energy to create what you want to create. But you have to take hold of it and use it. You have to focus that energy. You have to let that intense energy build up and spill out into what you're doing. If you don't, if you close off, if you shoot yourself off from it, it obviously won't do. You'll dampen that energy. But the potential's there, the moment's there to seize hold of. You got a chance here to build some momentum, to make some strides of progress in whatever you want to do. That's really what the message of this Eight of Wands is as we start this week and as we start this month. So it's up to us to take that energy and see what we can do with it. This is what the Eight of Wands here is telling us. So, and I just love the colors in here. This is why I chose this deck, because we're moving out of summer into autumn now, and I think the reason I do have the colored version the bright colored version of this deck. But I wanted to use this one because it matches like the entering towards autumn. The muted tone means the colors become muted, you know. Um, if I'd used this deck in the summer, I might have used the color version, but this is right for the time of year. It's got those sepia, sort of autumnal kind of colors that we get as we're getting ready for the leaves to fall and autumn to begin. We're not quite fully out of summer just yet, maybe technically in some ways, but we're in that transitional phase, and we'll soon see all the autumn colors coming. So, but even as that happens, we can use this final push, this momentum that we have, to really do some creating, to do some achieving with this build up of intense energy. But as I say, we have to grasp it and use it. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. Wool. She's there knitting away with the wool, creating, and she's making, look at the progress she's made here. She's flowing in her creative energy. Whatever she's knitting here, she's got scissors, she's got, we've got the trees here that have lost their leaves already in this scenario. That'll be coming soon. She's got a nice hot drink there to keep her going and refreshing. She's really setting in and dedicating herself. She's got the momentum. She's got the passion for what she's creating. And she's knitting together. And that's what we need to do. We need to be working intensely now to create, to do what needs to be done to create what we want. You are woven with an embrace, protected, loved, and the familiarity of finally being home. And in a sense, doing what we want to do, doing what we love to do, is a sense where we belong. It's like being at home, doing what we're meant to be doing, being who we are is like being in a home, in a comfortable setting where we can be free to explore our passions and our wishes and our goals, and letting that creative energy flow. And we can pick up the pace now. We can pick up that momentum with this burst of energy that's here for us. So let's take hold of it and heed this message from the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 2. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.